Starlings production. Dubs overgone. You can you put on weapon. Stop kill me, that awesome. That time.
Listen, hey, moments of clarity. It's like a rarity. Trying to survive when enemies want to murder me. Hey, time is precious, so imagine the urgency. When blood hits your shirt, the shit looks like burgundy. Foresee your purpose before you wipe out the surface. A lot of hates in the air, they back to burning black churches. Concerned with my city, I know it makes them nervous.
Boy, by that bit, we don't pick it up, you know. Throw it down. We don't pick it up. No, we don't pick it up, you know. No, we don't pick it up. How them a try for this? Who them a try for this? How them a try for this? Who them a try for this? How them a try for this? How them a try for this? Enough boy them a this. When them see the woman them a call them bitch. Enough woman them a this. When them see the man them say he ain't shit. Bad da bit them pull up, bad da bit oh. Bad da bit on me and tell them stop it oh. Bad da bit them pull up, bad.
What an intro. Wait. Welcome back to Come Make Me Chat. Yeah, man, I feel laugh and chat and clap and all these things there. You don't know how we start off the show. Shout out all north side, south side, east side, west side, Western Road, St. Clair, Davenport, DuPont, GN Street, Finch Street, Dufferin Street, Lansdowne, Bloor. What you do? What are you doing, lady? What is it you are doing this
Toronto
moment?
people, them and Neko Gwan.
Mississauga, Brampton, all my Huron Ontario family, all my Carter family, all my Lakeshore family. You don't know.
Them not Carter now watch your show.
Dollar D, Boom Blast, the whole Soul City crew, Shaky 50. You don't know the whole Gen X family.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
one see that? Hey, Breaking Knock H2O. You don't know how it go, family. One love. Chef Zoja J, the whole family there. Mama Steph, Tandy B, Shani B, Den Carter, Coco, 3-2, Fryer. You don't know the whole family. Big up yourself, the whole 61st
Nice,
family,
my
homie. Blacker than listen, please, my friend. Easy no man. Just as
You know I'm doing it for the jokes.
You don't say me I go kick you off of my show.
No, for I can't get no ice beat on.
We're big and serious, yo.
I love you.
Big up everybody, same way.
My bad, guys.
Shout outs to our sponsors, Chill Vodka, Royalty. You don't know around here, say Royalty, we say. Shout outs to Green World. They got a long list of all herbal supplements and natural products. That's why homegirl be glowing. Get you some of that lung care tea for all of you that need the Royalty products. You see me?
I'm so done.
And we have a contest going on, okay? The first person to hashtag Come Make We Chat to genx2020@gmail.com, you'll get a prize pack from Royalty. The information is on the bottom there. Don't call me, you know. Hashtag. All right? So what's the topic of the day?
Wait, where we sending it to? GenX2020.
GenX2020@gmail, and you cannot compete because you are disqualified. I am disqualified. They are a sponsor for the dang show.
.com. I'm sponsoring someone.
Again, shout outs to Chill Vodka and ginger ale today. Come here, try find a mix.
Hashtag what? I'm just trying to be great, cuz. I'm just trying to be great. Let me be great.
So, what what is the topic of today? Today we are talking about Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's is coming soon, and everybody's getting into the lover's mood and this and that and so what is your feeling on Valentine's? Cuz what's your opinion on that?
I don't support. You know what? I don't support it.
Why not? I mean,
Yo, was it he?
I did a little bit of research, right? And I was looking at ads
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day. Let me see if I could pull them
Every
up here
kid
for
begins with
everybody
K.
to see with me. I was looking at ads for Valentine's Day, and pretty much what I saw was like nothing for men. You know, everything that was there was pretty much geared to us females.
Because
And I'm
men don't
saying,
deserve nothing. Yep, I said it.
let me just take a look here, family. As you see, in coming, even I gonna pay no mind to what cause I say over here. She
Nah,
coming like the
it's-
little devil on my shoulder. I
Yo.
swear to God.
Nah, like, I'm
Like-
not saying all dudes don't deserve it, but 99.9%.
Look at
all
these
them,
gifts. Like, I mean, these honestly,
Those are
If
ugly
they-
gifts, anyways.
if they are for dudes, right? Them I go want it. Look at this. Like, who wants a personalized bobblehead doll?
You don't see the type of you don't see the color of the bobblehead. That's the type of person who would want it.
No.
I don't. Well, that's what
Okay,
they're gearing towards.
these are obviously
Wait, you
gifts
don't
that
see how
a
much it
girl
is?
would get for her boyfriend that he just don't want, and he ain't gonna
$75
use.
for a
Like,
bobblehead.
I licked it, so it's mine. Boxers, like with your picture on it. Like, come on, what?
I want my face upon my man jaws.
Oh my God, I didn't even look at that. No,
Whoever
sir.
made that, you're brave.
I mean, pretty much. Look at these socks now. I mean, who wants custom heart socks? Nope, not even a woman doesn't even want that.
Right? So look. When them foot cheesy
I don't even want
and
to
them
look at
shoes
it. I mean, like,
cornmeal.
so the point that I'm trying to get across here is why is it that we don't appreciate men more and put as much emphasis into them on these special occasions as we do women? I mean, there's somebody too. Without men, there'll be no daddies, there'll be no brothers, there'll be no boyfriends.
But every relationship's different. If he's not putting in no type of work and spending, why should she? But if she is, then equal rights and justice, she should be doing better.
The point is that there's no expectation on us
For Valentine's
to do
Day.
that. And there should be just as much anticipation and expectation and promotions for men as women, right?
Name
Aren't
the
we
Bible.
living in an equal society? Like,
No, but remember, they say that it goes way back. Remember how man's supposed to take care of the household and the home? Wifey's supposed to take care of the house.
yeah.
So, when she taking care of the house, and shower would give her that the more still promote.
Yeah, but we're living in a generation where girls don't even cook. You don't
Them are
cook,
dirty
you
girl.
don't clean. You
Let me show
probably
you how I
don't
got
live
this
with your
ring.
boyfriend.
Hey!
You probably don't live with your boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, but you expect certain things, and the expectation is not there on the other side. And I think that it should be.
It should be.
Feel free to disagree with me, but I mean, how you treat people is how you should expect to be treated. If you have a significant other and you're not trying to make them feel special on these days that are supposed to be designated towards that, then I think something is wrong. What's your opinion on that?
I think that between Christmas and let's say the 1st of February, if he's not doing his duties as a man, him not deserve the fucking gift. I just bought you something for Christmas.
Wow.
So you got that gift on Christmas. Boxing Day, it's restart. So you're good from Boxing Day to the 1st of February. If everything's not how it's supposed to be, then I'm not buying nothing. And I don't care if you want to buy me anything any either way. If you don't, I'm gonna buy it myself.
Okay.
Right? Think about it.
I mean, if you're in that type of relationship where it's obvious that there's a lack of something, you know? I don't want to get into relationship stuff, but then of course, yeah, then I guess you don't feel that person is special enough to shower with gifts. I feel you, but I mean, I'm just saying the norm is always that women should be showered with gifts. The media advertises to that.
It's true.
It's like they take away the strength in manhood. To me, this is to me.
But take away the strength in manhood, how?
In the fact that you don't recognize them. They're not being recognized on a media scale, on any kind of scale. They're not being recognized. And that's not fair. You recognize mothers, you recognize the girlfriends, you recognize the daughters, but you're not recognizing the fathers, the sons, the brothers. That's the whole other half of the species. And if it's done the right way, the greater half of the species. So,
but I also think you don't even need to spend, like, I don't Valentine's Day, you don't need to spend money on me. We can kick it at home, watch Netflix, and just cook together, eat whatever, do whatever, and be low key. This going out, I'm not about it. Like, I'd rather be in my bed.
I don't even think in the context of going out. I mean the expectations. Have you spoken to some of your female friends when it comes around this time? Their expectations,
which are very unrealistic,
which
especially
is
the
ridiculous.
ones that don't work. Your Philic work.
The expectations are ridiculous. And that's part of the problem, is that what you expect, you're not willing to give. So you can't expect to receive something you're not willing to give, right? It just seems selfish and, you know, self-absorbed, and it comes from a place of conceit, at least in my opinion. But anyway, in seeing that this whole Valentine's celebration and festive promotion is one-sided, I decided to research the origins of Valentine's, and I came across this article here. And who am I shouting out here? Shout out to NPR. It's a 24-hour program stream, and it had a special series called Valentine's Day, The Dark Origins of Valentine's Day. And it says, Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate romance and love and kissy face fealty. Who the hell writes these things? But the origins of this festival of candy and cupids are actually dark, bloody, and a bit muddled. Okay, though no one has pinpointed the exact origin of the holiday, one good place to start is ancient Rome, where men hit on women by hitting them. So basically, we're gonna explain, right? Basically, nobody has an origin for where this occasion, holiday came from. I don't know, what do we call it? This festival. But they have some ideas, right? So those wild and crazy Romans is one of the hypotheses, I guess. From February 13th to 15th, the Romans celebrated the feast of Lupercalia. The men sacrificed a goat and a dog, then whipped women with the hides of the animals they had just slain.
Yo.
I don't think they whipped them in a sense that they hurt themselves, but whipped them nonetheless, right? The Roman romantics were drunk, they were naked, says Noel Lenski, a historian at the University of Colorado at Boulder. Young women would actually line up for the men to hit them, Lenski says. They believed this would make them fertile. The brutal fete... Oh, it was brutal. The brutal fete included a matchmaking lottery in which young men drew the names of women from a jar. The couple would then the couple would then be coupled up for the they really put in there. The couple would then be coupled up for the duration of the festival or longer if the match was right.
Yo, if you guys can see my face while she's reading this, please excuse me.
No, this is some real caveman thing, though.
I'm reading this and I'm like, what the hell?
I'm saying the same thing. Okay, so I guess that's where the saying "couple up" comes from.
So Saint Nick, so he wasn't a saint, and he's not a Batman.
Hold on a second. Wait, how did we get out? How did we get there? What's going on here?
Because that's what I thought. I thought they named it after a saint that was actually fruity.
Okay.
No offense to the LGBT community. I have to say that.
The ancient Romans may also be responsible for the name of our modern day of love. Emperor Claudius II executed 2 men, both named Valentine, on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century AD. Their martyrdom was honored by the Catholic Church with the celebration of Saint Valentine's Day. Now, it is said that the 2 men... There's different theories behind the reason why these men were executed, and some say that they were lovers of somebody in a high place, and
Probably
others
the
say
man named Valentine.
they were named Valentine.
Oh.
The 2 men were named Valentine, or maybe each other or something. But a lot of people say that there's some type of
phobic meaning behind it.
sexual undertone to this story. I don't know, right?
Yeah, like I just said.
Meaning that so I don't know, but I have heard that as well. Later, Pope Gelasius muddled things in the 5th century by combining St. Valentine's Day with Lupercalia to expel the pagan rituals. But the festival was more of a theatrical interpretation of what had once been. It was a little more of a drunken revel, but the Christians put clothes back on it. That didn't stop it from being a day of fertility and love. Around the same time, the Normans celebrated Galatians' Day. Galatian meant lover of women. That was likely confused with St. Valentine's Day at some point, in part because they sound alike.
Well,
Galatian and Valentine
like
doesn't sound alike, but maybe in another language it does. Who knows? Shakespeare in Love. As the years went on, the holiday grew sweeter. Chaucer and Shakespeare romanticized... Is Chaucer? I didn't have no idea. Romanticized it in their work and gained popularity throughout Britain and the rest of Europe. Handmade paper cards became the tokens du jour in the Middle Ages. Eventually, the tradition made its way to the New World. The Industrial Revolution ushered in factory-made cards in the 19th century and in 1913. Hallmark Cards of Kansas City
Shout
began.
out to Hallmark.
Yeah, because they do some justice.
They've been making money.
They began mass producing Valentine's. February has not been the same since. So today the holiday is big business. According to market research firm IBIS World, Valentine's Day sales reached 17.6 billion last year. Yada, 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 yada. But nobody knows where it comes from. So, we can't say it has anything to do with whether St. Valentine's was gay and what, or the saint, or what the hell is his name? Emperor Claudius was gay and maybe a lover of one of these men. We don't know. That's hearsay. We don't know. There's no proof, right? Cause it's just like, I don't business. Let me cut these receipts out so you can see her face, cause she totally looks like.
Nah, cause you know what you always tell me. You know what people always tell me.
What do they tell you? Cause
sometimes if you know when to keep your ass quiet.
Yeah. So I don't really know, and like I said, I'm not gonna assume. I don't want to be one of those people that just assume anything, and next thing you know, you get yourself in trouble.
But that would be interesting, though, because everybody has this theory, and the one I said was the longest standing one. I heard that from when I was a kid. I'll be like, I had this boyfriend one time. I'm like, so what are we doing for Valentine's Day? Valen what? You take man for idiot. See what I'm
Yeah, a
saying?
lot of
That's it,
people
too.
have it off. I've even heard stories where they say that the heart is supposed to be the bum upside down because, you know, when you bend over your bottom, make a heart. So, I don't know. I don't really care. We're going to take a break and come right back.
Warrior energy. Warrior nation, yeah? One bag of looting and shooting a guan. We you, them a dead when I blow no storm. No sound, no alarm, you no see where I gone. I kill with one another. Ooh, we are harm. See John Tom gun, him son name Sean. One generation away from the land. Pity you a study up your eyes and chaser. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. Youth in a say, your meds want change. That's for eraser. School you for chaser. Don't like books, you look for a trader. Bill great, don't build failure. A calamity, the little you them head get giddy. Now seek work, them a seek out iniquity.
Nobody now support the kids them like me right now. We no kill youth, we a build youth. Big old man a who know me attack too. We a build youth, no we no kill youth. Big man a who know me attack too. Send the youth them go to school, make them learn, set them brain at the real world. Then too, not the one where man a pushing on your hand and tell you to kill a next man. My G that the wrong. Ooh, that me know I'm not maker, that me know for sure. Everything where me reap so far and me grow. On the league board, me up the top score. I'ma not stop right, yeah, something I go give them more. Hey, hey, what we say?
Wagwan family, you don't know it's your girl Links here, and welcome to Come Make We Chat. We're gonna talk about the things them that nobody wants to talk about. Come make we chat. Come make we talk. Come make we chat. We always talk the thing that nobody no want to talk about. Just come make we chat. Come make we talk. Come make we chat.
Tell them say I'm me that I represent you.
Hey family, we are back. We are back. We are back. Back to Come Make We Chat. Come make we chat. Hey. Come make we chat. Come make we chat. Come. Hey. So the next topic up today is maybe you guys might remember from a couple weeks ago. I was talking about the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, and all of these foods, all of these crimes against humanity, in my opinion, that they're committing with the food, mislabeling food, allowing certain preservatives to go into the food that basically destroy our body, certain unsanitary food practices, you know, certain types
Like
of
not washing chicken.
mislabeling food as organic when it you know, just a lot of stuff. But there's another side of that coin too. You have this new pandemic, you know. I'm tired of watching on the news. They're talking about this pharmaceutical drugs and, you know, this new street drugs.
How you say the company name? Do you even pronounce the P?
Pfizer?
That's how you say it?
Oh, we'll get to them in the COVID. We will get to them in the COVID.
Yeah, but I never
update
know how
now.
to understand. I've never known how to say the name.
Them people,
I want
they
to
don't
know.
they don't pronounce everything, and then they say we don't know how to speak. At least we pronounce everything that we
This
want
is
to
rubbish,
say.
oh. You've got to go. And don't go to Africa or Jamaica now.
So
Go where you come from now.
yeah, it's like there's this new thing they're talking about, pharmaceutical drugs and Percocet and oxycodone and fentanyl and this and that, and I'm saying to myself, but wait, they're not talking about like drugs, they're talking about prescription drugs. This is a government created problem. This is not like a street drug. These are not drugs where you could just go anywhere and readily get it. You have to have a prescription. And it never used to be such a problem. So why now is it all of a sudden? It's like worldwide it's a problem.
Bruh. only the rich are supposed to remain healthy. You get it?
Yeah, but
Why
these
don't
type
know.
of prescriptions are rich people prescriptions because they take that's part of that shit you can't smell. You know those drugs? That shit you can't smell. That grandmas and moms have been popping, and their kids just middle class, upper class moms and dads is popping this stuff, and their kids is going in there and finding it like Xanax,
Yep. Perks.
Percocet, oxycodone,
T3s.
Tylenol 3. This is not stuff you get off the street. This is some doctors. Has to be prescribed. And you know, black people don't really like to go to the doctor for nothing. Anyway, especially poor black people. We like, oh, you not have liquor rum.
Right?
Yeah, rub liquor
Oh,
rum.
sorry, man, like me. Liquor, this and that.
And
Yeah,
drink
man,
and
good.
boil some garlic and drink. You see me, you're good.
You know, someone actually told me that yesterday. What? Drink some aloe vera juice and boil. If you don't want to do that, boil some garlic and put in
We
your
are not
water
going
and
to the
drink.
doctor to get no. From the doctor mentioned pills. It's like
Right?
you already start seize up.
Or when they prescribe them, I don't want to take them.
So,
Them the things that
for years, this has been the problem, is that the upper echelon has been using them. And now that it's like the lower parts of society are now dabbling in it, that it's become an epidemic. You know, same thing with cocaine. When it wasn't being peddled on the street and it was being peddled in high society and mansions and Beverly Hills, it's okay. It's cool, man. But as soon as it hits the street and everyday pauperized people, you start hearing about enforcement task force and all different kinds of talk. And I'm saying, but the FDA is the ones who approve these drugs. And the government is the one who distributes it. And they know the effects that these have. I'm sure they don't just push it on the street without finding out anything about it. They know the effects of these drugs on people and the population. Some crazy shit. And I said it before, I'll say it again. We need to start holding whoever is running this FDA more accountable for allowing these things to be distributed into the population, because this is what is happening. The government allows these drugs to be distributed or prescribed,
But you can't
to the
blame
population.
You can't, if you think about it, you can't really blame the head of the FDA. And here's why. Because his boss is the government. So if the government says these need to come through, what can he do, really and truly?
They're here for the betterment of humanity and to make sure that these type of things don't happen, that people are not receiving drugs to turn them into addicts. They're supposed to be receiving health care, medical care to help prevent or treat an illness, not to put a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah, that's true.
And say, okay, you broke your foot, here's some rum, drink this. About an hour, you're not going to feel, say you broke your foot. Oh, your foot broke, take a next set of rum. What's the difference between rum and pills? Nothing, this the strength, right? And you can get addicted worse on these pills than you can rum, to the point now where people they're reprocessing these pills, and in the case of fentanyl patches, into the drugs they can't get. So if you're a banger or an intravenous needle user, you're reprocessing it into some type of liquid that you can now use that way. If you do cocaine, you're breaking it down into powder. If you do crack or smoke, you're breaking these down into smoke. The FDA must have had some idea of the level of addiction for these things. That's why they put it in the hands of doctors to prescribe it. But guess what else? A lot of these doctors are partners in these companies. So they're more pressed to prescribe it or find patients to prescribe it or find ailments in their patients to prescribe it. If you got shares in the company, of course you want to see the stock sell. Right now it's a hot commodity because you have people all over the world addicted and they can't get it. Right?
Very true. Very true. What that thing?
So we need to start holding the FDA accountable for their shit. And hey, guess what? That means we got to start holding the government accountable too. Right?
See, but here's the thing. We have nobody but to blame. Well, I don't vote. Sorry. So y'all have nobody. Y'all who vote have nobody to blame but your goddamn selves. Because y'all voted that motherfucker in.
Voting a particular party or side doesn't change the fact that you have the power to make them make changes. When I was growing up, I keep saying this, I feel like I'm so old and I'm not. But when you vote for somebody and you're not happy with something that they do, guess what? You start hearing about people picketing the MP's office. You need to start doing that. Write in your letters to them. When they start getting numbers from a certain amount of constituents, people that they see voted for them, they have no choice but to make changes. That's their career. That's their job on the line there.
You know how much time on TV?
It was like outside. Every other week they're picketing some different MP. Does anybody remember that?
I do.
Like still. Every other week they're in front of some MP's house picketing or his office picketing, and when he'd hide, they go to his house. Be like, nigga, we hired you. We're coming to your house, and we're gonna picket there same way. So we need to get back to that type of mentality where, hey,
they come lazy at that shit.
We hold them accountable for their actions, and don't be afraid to write a letter. They have to respond within 30 days. It's better to write a letter than to make a phone call, because they can avoid a phone call, but they can't avoid a letter.
Where they actually have to respond within 30 days.
Within 30 days. Within 30 days. And you know, sometimes the best thing is to just walk up on them. Everybody's in this digital era. Bring your camera with you. Walk up, be like, what is going on? What is going on? Why are you not doing something about this? Why are you not doing something about that? The key is we have to do it together. One person looks like a crazy person with a picket sign. Right? Okay, and so moving on, because it's about that time, we're gonna wrap it up today. It's been quite a crazy weekend, so we're just gonna do the COVID update. As you all know, normally we wrap up this show with the COVID update. I simply go onto Google and I ask Google, give me an update on COVID, please. And then they do so. So today, what is the COVID update for today? So Google is saying today now. So Google is saying today now that as of today, we have had 250,000 cases of COVID in Ontario. And as you see, there's a little hyphen there under recovered. So I guess that means nobody has recovered. And then 5,587 deaths. So apparently 249,413 people still have COVID. Nobody has recovered. Right?
Make sure look kind of your yard, yeah? Oh, okay.
So far, oh look, the number went up. I swear to God, somebody's watching our vlog. You are watching our vlogs, aren't you? 730,000 cases in total in Canada. It finally left the 500,000 mark. 18,000 deaths Canada-wide, right? So there's 730,000 cases.
Wait, their timeout. Sorry, I'm a mathematician. That doesn't add up. Last week, it was 500 and something, right? And it's saying 5,000 plus cases. How are we at 730?
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't. So this is the point that I was trying to get across to everybody is 730,000 cases in Canada. We had an increase of 5,738 cases. 644,000 recovered. Thank you for telling us the recovery rate. 18,591 deaths. So let's just be nice and say 20,000, right? Which would bring us to 664,000. We're still missing roughly about 66,000 people. So I guess they still have it. I don't know. Anyway, 96.2 million cases worldwide, only 2.06 million deaths. 53 million recovered, and it doesn't tell you what happened to the other 43 million people or so. So 43 million people unaccounted for. But what I do see from the numbers is that the recovery rate is at least 95%. No? If 96 million people catch it and only 2 have died. 2 million people have died. I'm just saying. This is worldwide, right? So, and now we get back to my part of the show where I close it off, right? I don't trust the government, right? I don't trust Donald Trump because I think that he's very... I still don't trust him. I think he's very dangerous because in them trying to censor him, they may censor all of our freedom to speech.
Yo, okay? Speaking of which, I got censored this week. I got a 3-day ban on Facebook, but we'll talk about that later.
Thank you. So in them being able to censor him and his bullshit talk, they can censor us if we don't fall into that plateau of what they consider to be the norm. This is what we don't want. We don't want censorship. We want to be able to say what the fuck we want to say, when we want to say it, and not have to, even if you don't agree with me, argue with me, but you cannot ban me for saying what I believe, right?
And how we Ross clot one blood clot say, you get me?
There you go. Also, that's why I don't trust Donald Trump, because he's deadly. He's standing for things that he shouldn't, like Christianity, values, anti-home, anti-gay, or, you know, straight, pro-straight, whatever. Things that he shouldn't stand for. You know, freedom of expression. And in them censoring him, it makes it easier for them to censor us. So, fuck you, Facebook.
Facts.
And Insta.
Hold on the corner and go.
Yeah.
MySpace, what's up, boo?
Right.
Let's go back to that real shit. I never had MySpace, actually.
So yeah, I don't trust the government. I don't trust Bill Gates. He's not a pharmacist. He's not a doctor. He doesn't have anybody's interest at heart but his own. Facts. We saw what he did in Africa with his sterilization shots that were supposed to be vaccine shots but did nothing but leave hundreds, if not tens of thousands of people infertile. I say you pronounce infertile. Okay?
What make you not just infertile yourself and go? That more I know.
I don't trust Doug Ford. I've said it before. In my opinion, he is the dumbest politician to hit our city.
That's what y'all get for voting in a crackhead's brother. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, but at least with the crackhead, you saw
he
results.
Did shit. Facts.
I'm sorry.
Facts. Rest in peace, no Doug Ford. No disrespect. I'm just saying.
At least we know which one had the brains. Rest in peace. Like I said, I don't trust Doug Ford. I'm quite sure, though, Ford Canada will make it through this COVID season. What do you think about that?
Oh, Jesus.
Ford, yeah, man,
Yo,
Ford built tough, back tough.
what's
They'll
crazy,
definitely
though?
make it through this season,
You know
won't
what's
they?
crazy though? Now you got me rethinking about it. I never connected the two.
Oh my God.
I was gonna get a Ford Edge. Yo, I want a new car, fam. Oh shit.
Okay, I'm so.
Oh
Oh my
And then the
goodness.
second option was an Explorer. Like,
Ooh, cause you're
Damn.
bad. You're bad.
Damn.
Oh man. Anyway, I don't.
If anybody
don't
wants to sponsor
trust-
me out there.
I don't
Honda.
trust Doug Ford. Look, he said, "Oh, we only need to do this for the summer. No, now we just need to extend it for the winter." Now here we are, a whole 2 years later, still in lockdown. In 2037, he'll be like, "Yeah, we just need to get over this hill." I don't fall for it. I don't believe it. I still don't see how the hysteria, the numbers, we look at the numbers every week on this show, the numbers don't match the hysteria. So why the media and the government is emphasizing this hype about COVID, it doesn't make any sense. And I don't trust it. I don't trust Pfizer, or Pfizer, however you want to pronounce it.
Is it French?
It's Russian.
Oh hell no.
It's Russian.
Oh wow. Putin.
And
you
I'm
know
not
you
taking
behind
it. I'm not taking the test if it has to go up my nose, first of all. The only thing going up my nose is air. Little water if me in the shower, I'm in a
But
bad angle.
They have the one you can do in your throat.
That I would try. But you're not putting anything in my nose. I'm sorry. I'm not taking the vaccine because we already know that vaccines are just the virus being injected into you and hoping that your body can fight it off. And I'm pretty sure if me not catch it, me not have to fight it off. So what's the point of you giving me, right?
Look here. Listen. Here's how we beat the infection. We wash your meat. We wash your chicken, our steaks, our beef. We wash our rice, our vegetables.
Oh my
We clean it. We cook it. We season the food. Okay? And when we go par road, we come in our house, we wash our hand and change our clothes. All the owner knows say your mother trained on us, so don't it?
And after you use the bathroom,
Wash on our hand, owner no fit dirty.
sometimes you need to wash more than your hands. You see me? Wash.
Hold a fresh. Hold a fresh.
Wash.
Someone will catch our runs, just hold her fresh.
Yeah. I don't even want to. I ain't gonna emphasize on that no more. But you don't know, family. One more thing. Look out for Bus Canada all-female bad gal edition coming up soon. Hey. January 31st.
There's bare people on it that I read. Like
Beer
everybody.
mad artist the Panda show ya.
What?
Yeah. I must say, I'm even gonna try and do a little 1-2, 1 foot skank and pedal and wheel and see if I can.
Yo, that more see.
Madness.
Skankings.
It's gonna be a good show. Shout outs to Yellow and Biggs 4000. You don't know that thing they are got shot, family. You don't know it I got shot because you put me on it straight, but you don't know it I got shot her. Yeah. Yeah. So you don't know, family, it's come make we chat. We always talk about the thing them when nobody no want to talk about. It's come make we chat, come make we talk, come make we chat. Thanks for tuning in.
Yo, them youth are evil and harsh. Hey, madly. But a dubs over gun when the people want. Yo, full dry yourself, dude. You why? What make the youth them so dark so they don't make with no heart, wrong talk and a gun spark? What make the youth them so dark so they not take no talk, wrong talk and a gun spark? What make the youth them so harsh, so them not take no talk. More money than the bigger gun than the sword. Them me put up and pass with the flicker them arm and guns. We move wall look like something from Mars. Plug the bling around.